Have you ever turned the key in your car and it just didn't sound right? Or worse, it broke down days after leaving the shop, costing you thousands of dollars. Car engines are complex machines. Even the most reliable cars can hide silent money drainers under the hood. Today, we're exposing the top 10 car engine problems that mechanics hate, the ones that drain your wallet faster than you can say, "Check engine light." Ready? Let's dive in. 10. Blown head gasket. One of the most dreaded repairs in the automotive world is a blown head gasket. The head gasket is the thin seal between your engine block and cylinder head. When it fails, coolant mixes with oil and your engine overheats. Symptoms include white smoke from the exhaust, milky-colored oil. Overheating while driving. The cost? Anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. On some high-performance engines, it can mean a total rebuild. Mechanics hate head gaskets because repairing them is messy, labor-intensive, and sometimes the damage is irreversible. The lesson: never ignore overheating. One trip on the hot side can turn a small problem into a wallet-crushing repair. 9. Timing, belt or chain failure. If your car has a timing belt or chain, ignoring it is like playing Russian roulette with your engine. When a belt snaps or a chain jumps, pistons collide with valves. This can destroy your engine in seconds. Symptoms include rattling or knocking noises at startup engine misfires, sudden loss of power, cost of repair, $1,000 to $5,000 plus depending on the damage. Vehicles like early Volkswagen 2.0 TSI engines and Toyota 1ZZ engines are notorious for this issue. Timing components themselves are cheap, the damage from failure is not. Pro tip: replace timing belts or chains according to the manufacturer's schedule. Even if the car seems fine, prevention is cheaper than repairs. 8. Turbocharger failure. Turbocharged engines deliver amazing power, but they're also mechanically unforgiving. Heat, poor lubrication, or dirty oil can fry a turbo in weeks or even months. Common symptoms of turbo failure: loss of power and sluggish acceleration, whistling or grinding noises, excessive smoke from the exhaust. A failed turbo can cost $2,000 to $4,000, sometimes more if engine damage occurs. Mechanics despise working on older turbo engines because a single mistake can destroy the entire system. Always use quality oil and maintain proper intervals to protect these high-strung components. 7. Oil leaks and excessive oil consumption. Modern engines are expected to consume very little oil, but some engines are notorious for burning oil or leaking. Engines like the GM 3.6L V6, LLTLY7, Chrysler 2.7L, and Subaru EJ25 often have these issues. Signs include needing to top off oil frequently, blue smoke from the exhaust, low oil warnings. Ignoring these problems can lead to piston and bearing damage, which often results in a full engine rebuild. Mechanics often call these engines money pits disguised as cars. Regularly check oil levels, look for leaks, and address them before major damage occurs. 6. Carbon buildup on intake valves. Direct injection engines are great for fuel efficiency, but they tend to suffer from carbon buildup on intake valves. Symptoms of carbon buildup: rough idle misfires, reduced fuel efficiency. Hard starts engines affected include BMW N63, Ford 2.0 EcoBoost, and many VW Audi models. Professional carbon cleaning can cost $500 to $1,500, but ignoring it can result in engine misfires, fried catalytic converters, and reduced lifespan. Mechanics warn, regular maintenance and high-quality fuel additives can reduce buildup and save thousands. 5. Cooling system failures. Overheating is one of the fastest ways to kill an engine. Weak cooling systems, failing thermostats, broken water pumps, or leaky radiators are common causes. Overheating often leads to blown head gaskets, warped cylinder heads, total engine failure. Cars prone to cooling issues include Ford 1.0 EcoBoost, Subaru EJ25, and Chrysler 2.7L engines. Ignoring warning signs can cost $1,500 plus for minor repairs or $3,000 plus for head gasket repairs. 4. Fuel injector and fuel system problems. Fuel injectors may seem small, but when they fail, they can destroy your engine. Common symptoms: rough idle misfires, fuel smell, poor acceleration. Engines prone to injector problems include GM LLT V6, VW 2.0 TSI, and Ford EcoBoost engines. Ignoring dirty or failing injectors can lead to damaged pistons, spark plugs, and catalytic converters. Repair costs $600 to $2,000 depending on severity. Mechanics hate these problems because they are silent and often ignored until catastrophic failure occurs. 3. Timing. Chain stretch. Timing chains are supposed to last longer than belts, but even chains stretch over time, and guides can fail. Symptoms of chain stretch: rattling noises at startup engine misalignment. Reduced performance engines like the VW 2.0 TSI and BMW N20 are known for chain stretch issues. Repair costs can range from $500 to $4,000, not including collateral engine damage. The worst part? A stretch is often silent until serious damage occurs. 2. Valve and cylinder head failures. Aluminum heads can warp, and valves can burn, particularly on engines with weak design or poor maintenance. Common symptoms: engine misfires, loss of compression, knocking or ticking noises. Engines affected include Cadillac Northstar V8, Subaru EJ25, and Chrysler 2.7L. Repairs can cost $2,000 to $5,000 plus, making this one of the most expensive engine problems. Mechanics warn that ignoring minor misfires or valve noises is a recipe for total engine failure. 1. Complete engine failure. The ultimate nightmare: engines that self-destruct due to design flaws, neglect, or poor maintenance. Some notorious examples: GM 3.6L, LLT V6, oil, burning and timing chain issues; Renault 1.2, TCE, oil consumption and bearing damage; Audi 2.7, biturbo, complex cooling and turbo failure. Initial signs: strange noises, low oil pressure, rough running. Ignoring them can result in $4,000 or $8,000 repairs or total replacement. Mechanics hate these engines because once failure starts, nothing can save it. Your wallet will take the hit. Bonus tips: how to avoid costly engine repairs. Change oil regularly, every 3,000 to 5,000 miles using high-quality oil. Monitor engine temperature. Stop immediately if the needle spikes. Replace timing components on schedule. Timing belts and chains prevent catastrophic damage. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to stay updated on all my car-saving tips.